Hello everybody, welcome to another Red Alert 1 versus 1 here on the ladder quick match. In the top right hand side here we have Radux1, very famous player that we all know here on the ladder, top 200 on the map Canyon. We'll see what he's playing. I'm going to go ahead and guess Soviets as he often does. Yes, he's definitely playing Soviets and might be seeing some Grenadiers here. On the bottom left hand side, his opponent Sturmfuhrer playing the Allies, the blue player here on the bottom left. Let's see what happens. Both players here pushing out with some rifle infantry. Definitely this map is, well, as we can see here, the pathing isn't very good. So, well, if you're playing this on ladders, just be wary of units getting stuck here in the corral, we'll call it. And, well, both players here pushing out with some units. Let's see what happens. Looks like Sturmfuhrer having a very heavy infantry wall here. Gonna go ahead and get ready. Radux pushing out here with a nice spread of units. So both players getting some good scouting going on here. Looks like both players not having any, not pushing out too fast or hard here with the units. They definitely know where each other is. This is a small map and a lot of infantry play. Sometimes we get to see some tanks, but a lot of infantry battles. Looks like Radux here trying to go in the sneaky back door here, but, well, Sturmfuhrer are going to go ahead and deny that. So we'll see what happens. Storm also looking to push up here. Radux is going to easily see this and, well, take those guys out. So both players kind of just with a standoff here currently. It looks like Sturmfuhrer going to go ahead and get that War Factory down. As Radux, yeah, as well, also has his War Factory just coming down now. So pretty even matchup here. Radux with a little bit of an economic advantage, or maybe isn't spending his money as quickly. Not really sure. We'll see how this plays out, though. Pretty even now here on the money, so let's see what happens here. Both players just kind of hanging out, and well, Radux maybe pushing down with some units here, not really sure. Goes ahead and gets a sell here on the barracks. Looks like he's probably managing his power level, maybe getting a little bit of money back as well. Figures he has enough guys out here, and probably going to start seeing some tanks. Looks like he did build a second ore truck here, and well, 2 refineries here for Sturmfuhrer, so we'll see how this plays out. Not quite sure again how the refineries here, if it makes any difference with the current harvester logic, if you will. I don't even know if I can call it logic, so we'll see. Hopefully that gets patched here pretty soon. Radux here with his first 3 heavy tanks, and well, pushing a little further down here south with the rifle infantry. Radux currently cannot see Sturmfuhrer's base. Sturmfuhrer also cannot see Radux, but again, we know where each other is, so no worries there. Looks like Radux here pushing out with his tanks, just trying to keep control here of the center of the map. And, well, Sturmfuhrer getting some squishy action here on Radux's guy. Not a whole lot going on at the moment. Both players just kind of macroing up. Looks like a second War Factory went down here for Radux. And, well, Sturmfuhrer here on the 1 War Factory. So we'll see what the tactic is here. Storm still has his barracks. Radux focusing solely on tanks and getting that nice placement here. Look at this Tesla coil here. Something I've been thinking about doing myself. Definitely having a lot of reach and, well, helping with the control of the center of the map. So nice placement there. We'll see how that works out for him in this game. And, well, Sturmfuhrer maybe pushing out here with some tanks. Not really quite sure what to talk about, but looks like Radux also pushing out here with some tanks, though, but sees the light tanks likely. And, well, a first hit here from the Tesla coil. So just like I said here, players, this is going to be very beneficial and helpful for these engagements here in the middle. The range on these Tesla coils is just super dangerous, but if you can take out the power plant, which he has sneakily hid back here, then you can definitely take those Tesla coils out. So we'll see how this goes here. Radux pushing down a little bit here, trying to bait, maybe trying to get Sturmfuhrer to come back up. Maybe Radux smartly trying to engage in this center area again, trying to use that Tesla coil, but Sturmfuhrer is saying, hey, screw this, I'm going in the back door here. Gonna go ahead and start pushing in here with these light tanks. Got a lot of speed. Definitely needs to go ahead and forget about these infantry and see what damage he can do. Getting right into the heart of Radux's base here. Gonna go for that construction yard snipe. Radux trying to get the cell. I think he got it, and well, Sturm has to make a decision now. Is he going to continue moving in the base, hopefully macroing tanks back home? It looks like he is going to try and take that refinery out. Not doing too much damage here with the light tanks. Too many tanks here from Radux, and then of course that pesky what do you call it, Tesla coil, excuse me, doing some damage there. So Sturmfuhrer definitely going to be pulling back here. Looks like Radux, though, feeling pretty good. Again, the tank's getting stuck in the corral there. Moving down with his tanks here, though. Going to be doing a lot of hurt here for Sturmfuhrer at his base. We'll see how these micro battles go here. Sturmfuhrer holding on with his tanks as best he can here, but the force of Radux here are going to be overwhelming with those heavy tanks doing a lot more DPS. Sturmfuhrer trying to pump out some rocket soldiers. Would definitely like to see these other tanks here in the battle as well, getting a turret down. Got some nice defenses. One good thing here from Sturmfuhrer, splitting these rocket soldiers up so not a single squish will take everybody out. Trying to get as much DPS as he possibly can, but I think Radux is just a little bit too strong here with these tanks. Gonna go ahead and take out that refinery and the power plant. The war factory coming here next. Gonna deny that tank production, and not looking too good here for Sturm, to be honest. He's got a turret down here. It's gonna be doing some work. I just don't think he's going to be able to stop the force of Radux here. But again, getting this nice rocket soldier placement here, spreading it out, just trying to take out as many tanks as you possibly can. And while every little bit helps, Sturm currently not really having any money, though. He's not going to be able to do the repair or build anything else now. So he's got some units here, and actually, what building does he even have left at the moment? This is actually okay. He's got the turret left, so he's got the one turret there that he's gonna need to protect. So we'll see what he does here. He's got some rocket soldiers. Currently, Radux, they're not having really any tanks. Radux does have this nice Tesla coil, though, and well, Sturmfuhrer is going to have to engage this at some point, so definitely probably going to be seeing Radux hanging back, maybe again trying to bait into this Tesla coil would be a really nice play to see here. Sturm's going to have to be really cautious, though. Let's see what happens here. Both players carefully deciding, and well, Radux with some units here in the middle. Curious to see if those come into play here. Sturm just currently moving with his light tanks. Has all these units over here that are just kind of hanging out. Would like to see those come into play, and looks like he's deciding to maybe move his rocket soldiers around a little bit. And well, he says, hey, I can't do any more mining, so I'm going to go ahead and try to squish, use his ore trucks to squish the infantry as best I can. Sturm also pushing up here, trying to take out that power and maybe deny the use of the Tesla coil, but looks like he GG's out and says enough is enough. So congrats to Radux for taking that game. Hope you guys are enjoying this. We're going to go ahead and hop over to the next game right now. See you guys there.